Hello, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Cleavage. We're going to do another Mexican meal, or it's Tex-Mex. I don't know what you call it. Mexican-American. I don't know if quesadilla is something that comes from Mexico or if it's whatever. So we're making a quesadilla. I never used to like I hardly ever like quesadillas, but man, we made this the other night and it came out great. And I'm like, man, if quesadillas tasted like this, I would eat them more often. But y'all, I already have ice in my jigger, in my glass, and ice in my shaker. So I'm going to make a margarita. I know I've done this before, but I'm using the, I think it's a spicy tequila, huh? Oh, this one. This one is spicy, jalapeno tequila. We're going to try that. And I didn't have enough limes, so I used a little bit of lemon juice and a little bit of orange juice because I had some fresh limes in there. So I'm going to do each one individually because my shaker's probably not big enough to do two. So it's 2-to-1 for the orange liqueur and the tequila. I'm going to do 2. And then I'm going to do 1 of these. Ooh, we're getting low on that. And then I'm going to use the juice mixture that I have. And I'm going to use the same amount of simple syrup. You can pretty much eye it, y'all. It's not an exact science. And then you shake it. Like I've talked to y'all about before, even when I made the margarita last time, when you use liquor with fresh juice, if you shake it, that binds the liquor with the juice and it helps it be more, it's smoother that way. What? You can smell the jalapeno. Oh, I know. I can smell the jalapenos. Okay, I'm going to do another one for my cameraman because I don't want him to be like, oh my God, I had to smell that delicious drink and I didn't get any. Well, if one of us has to have spicy, the other one has to have spicy. Ooh. Wow, good to the last drop. That's it for that. And then we're going to use a little bit of the juice and a little bit of the simple syrup. And we're going to shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake my booty. Okay. Perfect. Okay, ready for some spicy margarita, huh? He doesn't look like he's ready for it, y'all. Interesting. This is salt that's like, wow. It's not too spicy. That's really good. Okay, now we're going to start our quesadilla. So y'all, I have chicken here. I told y'all I did this the other day. And let me get it open. I had a bunch of rotisserie chicken that was left over. I was like, what am I going to do with the leftover chicken? I have to eat it. I took some taco seasoning. It was a lot more chicken than this. I had it in a bowl and it was all deboned, and I put taco seasoning and mixed it all in. And then I put a couple of spoons of salsa. That's it. And then I cooked it in the pan to get it hot with some butter. So it's already got the butter in there. And I took that out of my fridge so that it gets to more like a room temperature for us to make this dish. We're going to turn the fire up to like 3. Simmer, like a simmer. And I'm going to put some butter in the pan. Just a little. Just enough to, oh, it's very soft. I don't say that often. You know, it's just really You just add enough salsa to the chicken just to keep it moist, just to help it stay moist. Don't we have another? I know we're gonna need the strong spatula to turn it, but just for my friends who don't like that sound, and they probably don't like this sound either, but at least it's not metal on the pan. So you get that nice and hot. You can tell when butter starts to get hot. Okay, I'm gonna take one of their tortillas and I'm gonna put it straight on the pan. It's almost ready, but it's gonna get hotter as it sits there. And then you want to put the cheese on the bottom. A lot of it. Like that. Mm-hmm. A little more. Mm-hmm. Like that.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay. Okay, it's gonna melt like that on the tortilla. Okay. And I'm gonna put it on top of the quesadilla. If you're using beef, you just do this with the beef. If you're using shrimp, you do this with the shrimp. Right? Mm-hmm. More?
Yep, cover the whole thing.
Yeah, but we're not only gonna have room for one, huh?
That's fine.
That's pretty good, huh, that we used it all. Might as well use it all.
Yep.
Okay, that's the chicken I have, so that's the chicken I'm going to use. Like I said, you can even do this with vegetables if you're a vegetarian. You could do different vegetables like this. Never had a vegetable quesadilla, but I don't see why you can't. I'm sure you vegetarians out there have.
Stop playing with the meat.
I know. Okay, so that's good. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's gonna get nice and warm too, right? And then you just put cheese on top. No matter how great I clean my stove before I cook, I always get it dirty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think that's good. Make it really cheesy. And then this is the sauce. It's called Spicy Ranchero Creamy Sauce by Taco Bell. And like, my cameraman said it's got a big hole, so you kind of want to be sparingly with it. You just really want to put enough so that it helps the tortilla stick to the top of the top tortilla stick, and it also penetrates all the rest of those ingredients with its delicious additional flavor. Is that enough? Mm-hmm. A little more? Mm. Gotta jizz a little more. Okay, that's good, right? And then you take another tortilla and you put it right on top. You mush it down. You mush it down like this, and then you let it sit for a little while. We're gonna let it sit for a little while and cook. And you can even lift it up at this point and see what the other side looks like. Yeah, it's cooking, but it's not too hot. You don't have to put more butter down on the pan either, do you? Okay, we're gonna let that sit for just maybe 2 minutes. Okay, so now I think that's enough time. We just gotta flip it. There. Woo. That was a little bit long, but I don't mind a little crispy quesadilla. Ooh, a little piece of chicken. Oh, it is hot. I was just making sure the chicken got hot. And look, a little bit of that little oozy. And then you cook it for 4 minutes, y'all. 4 minutes. Okay, I think it's gotten hot enough and the flavors are all penetrated together. And it's probably really moist too. We're gonna take that out and put it on the pan. Just like that on this plate. And then we're gonna let it sit for a minute. Okay, y'all, here it is. I'm just gonna cut it. And the other day, my cameraman, when we made it, he just cut them in half. But I am gonna actually cut them in fourths because I think it's easier to eat that way. Like that. I think that's why they serve them like that at the restaurants. That's it. Yum. So now I'm gonna take a bite. So moist, so delicious, so cheesy, packed with goodness, and so easy to make, y'all. Seriously, it was like leftover chicken. What to do with leftover chicken? What to do with leftover shrimp? Not that you ever have leftover shrimp. What to do with leftover beef if you have it, you know? You could do anything. Leftover steak you can do with a steak quesadilla. It'd be great. And it goes along really well with a jalapeno margarita. Cheers, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this short episode of Cooking with Cleavage.